This is the correct save. But yeah, I'm wondering if there's a log in chapter 2 you could take over there and skip the hydrazine tank cutscene. Because honestly, if you could just do that, I'm not doing therapy skip. I mean, I already wasn't going to do it anyway right now because it's controlling me, but... But yeah, that would save a lot. Especially like, because I don't remember where the logs are exactly. There's gotta be one that's not that far away. Like, what if there's one in the vacuum right before? Why do you start the time at that part? We do it so we skip the intro so we don't have to watch it every run. I had to watch it this run because I needed to set it up. But the idea is I made a copy of the autosave, so if, like next time we do a New Game Plus run, we just start there. But yeah, we basically just voted to skip the intro. Which, after having to do it like 2 or 3 times here, holy shit, I'm so glad we we voted. I think we made the right decision. 'Cause man, that is brutal. All right, here we go, for real this time. I hope. Looks like my cutter is upgraded. I don't know how much. I'll have whatever upgrades and stuff I had at the end of my impossible playthrough. And actually, wait, my cutter should be... Actually, wait, this kind of works out. My suit and my gun should be, or at least the cutter should be fully maxed out. Because in Impossible, I did cutter only. So I basically did max out everything, I think. So... I know I have max kinesis then. The intro doesn't count toward the time? Yeah, exactly.
And you're both repair techs, so how do we do this?
There's a broken tram car blocking the tunnel. It's gridlocked the system, and the data board's burned down.
Macro would be approved to menu quickly to a certain log ever. I mean, I don't think we really need that, to be honest. Like, there's not really any,
And Isaac. Yeah? I'm sure Nicole's okay.
I don't know. I think if we were gonna have a macro, like it would probably have to be something where it's like, you know, helps people perform something consistently that's like not able to be done otherwise, or like it's not like it's like if something's like hardware dependent or something. But there's not really that many logs you have to pull up where you have to mash, and even the ones you do, they're not actually too bad. Like, in Dead Space 2, we decided to allow a macro for punching. I actually don't use it, but the reason we added that is because there are some skips where you have to sit there and just left-click and punch for like 2 minutes straight. And so, using the macro doesn't actually give you any kind of advantage time-wise. It just means you don't have to sit there and mash it as much. Again, I don't use it personally. I do it manually still, but we decided to add that because... you know, you can like hurt your hands doing that. Looney Fly looks really hard. Yeah, I haven't checked out his video yet, but from what I've tested myself, yeah, it's pretty difficult.
Isaac, don't bother shooting those fuckers in the head.
I don't know what his lineup for the flying part is. That part's probably not too bad, actually. The actual out of bounds, like landing in the right spot, seems pretty difficult, though.
Does that even kill them? Or do they just stop moving?
Alright. For sure this time we get to the end of the game, right? What? I didn't hit the button, man? Are you kidding me? Alright, well, it is my first New Game Plus run, so I'm not resetting no matter what. Dude, just whatever, man. We gotta finish the run. That works. That was impossible difficulty. I'd say it's pretty challenging. I thought it was fun. Oh, this is a phantom slasher, by the way. Someone was asking about that earlier. Well, if you're wondering how it works, the deload happens there. Well, I mean, I don't know if that's the, or unless you're just saying like, or like how to do it, or it's like, I mean, it does look really hard, but the deload at least happens because you're not supposed to be able to get in that room. So when you go far enough in there, it eventually deloads. Spilling water on myself. Nice. There's a few places in the game like that out of bounds where if you stand somewhere, it'll deload eventually. Oh, died to the tentacle in chapter 3. I got you. Oh, like where to fly and stuff. A lot of trial and error, honestly. Like we were messing around with it a little bit yesterday. I had like a pretty scuffed way to get up there. I pretty much just like flew around until I loaded stuff in until I figured out where I was. But I don't. I'm assuming his setup is different. Oh, well, you can also, yeah, you can also look at the map while you're flying, too. That does help a lot, yeah. Save system for Impossible? I think it's pretty good.
Isaac, we can't stay here much longer. Hearing a lot of movement.
I feel like it's definitely easier than the Dead Space 2 style one where, you know, you can only save like a certain amount of times, but it's definitely more convenient. You don't have to like plan it out first. I'm not sure. I mean, it depends on how consistently you get it. I'm not sure if it's worth it yet. Oh wait, I didn't skip that one. Yeah, at the moment that doesn't seem very worth it. But I mean, it just depends, right? It's like, you know, bad idea skip in Dead Space 2 only saves 30 seconds. So like, it's, for most people I would say no, it's not worth it, because like, it's really, really hard. And you're only saving time if you get it first try. You know, same thing. But I don't know. But they're like same thing though. Eventually, it depends on like, you know, at a certain point, you know, it might be worth it. Like for me, I need it to PB now, so I have to do it. But yeah, for most people, it's not that worth it. Carries the tradition of having ass skips. Yeah. What Dead Space game doesn't have at least one ass skip, though?
Isaac, we made it to the bridge. There's no survivors. Daniels is trying to get into the command computer.
Oh man, yeah, Mayo, there's actually 3 box clips in chapter 2 now that you can go for. Very tragic.
gun on you. Is that blood?
Haley, I need you to listen. The Ishimura's overrun with... They're fucking monsters.
Looney says, you're insane if you go for this, but another chapter 7 skip.
Cops are still out. Isaac,
We need the Killian fixed now. Got a damage report?
yeah, it's there.
The beacon skip out of bounds? Yeah. Dude, I haven't seen chapter 4 yet today. I would love to do beacon skip right now. What am I doing? Wait, big. Hold on. It didn't work. Fuck. Why did that one not work? I guess that's a wait. Did that deload?
I'm not losing two good people for nothing.
No.
What about the command?
Dude, I am just like, man. This is why I wanted to switch categories. I am just like not
Track his rig.
on top of it today.
Okay, here. Captain Benjamin Matthias. Location medical. Status deceased?
Even the captain?
It's okay. It's alright. We're still having a good time. You know, we're still chilling. Let's just play the rest of the game, man.
You can double back and cut through maintenance. Find the captain's body and get his rig. With his codes, we... What was that? Chen?
Hammond, run!
There we go. I guess that's all we need. I'll take the ammo too. Oh wait, I sold that stuff. Whoops. Whatever. Text log? Yeah, I just tried to do with the text log. I think it needs to be an audio log. Possibly video, I don't know, but yeah. There we go. Okay. So this save isn't even optimal either because it doesn't have the it doesn't have the contact beam. We'll have to. Well, actually, wait. Do I even need the contact beam? I probably don't. I'm gonna grab it anyway this run though. Man, I just cannot get the skip anymore. I need to... I did practice this, but I think I need to practice it more. I just can't do it anymore. I don't know why it's not working. It's just not working, man. Like, what's going on with this? Holy shit. Okay, there we go.
Daniels isn't answering her rig link. What's your status? Did you find Nicole?
No sign of her yet. But I found
Jump into the
a
game
shop
and learn it. Oh, it's been pretty fun, yeah.
just need a hide.
It's only been getting frustrating when you actually need to like start hitting everything first try. Because like that skip I just did shock pad, just like it's so bad, man. Sometimes. I'll just practice it some more. I'll try to figure out something more consistent. I thought I had it pretty well, but it's just not really working. Yeah, I can't wait to waste hours throwing a box at your face. Exactly. Audio log also didn't work. Interesting. I wonder why it would only skip the morgue one then.
Entering vacuum. Entering zero gravity. Exiting vacuum.
Yo, what's up, Bruce? How's it going?
Exiting zero gravity.
Still holding this position. What's happening there? Did you find Nicole?
No sign of her yet. But I found some hydrazine that should work on the barricade. I'm heading back there now.
Be careful with that hydrazine. I'm not losing anyone else.
Toggle means you just you press it once. You don't have to hold it.
What the hell?
Entering vacuum.
God. Took one step out of the captain's net to Chen. That thing. He almost got me.
You okay?
I trapped him in a damaged escape pod. He's snarling like, this is fucked up. Hurry, Isaac.
Yo, what's up, Lobsterhead 87? Losing Dead Space 2 controls. Yeah, I rebound a few things to play more like Dead Space 2.
Remember, when you reach the morgue, find Captain Mathias' body. Get his rig codes, and the computer's all ours.
Yo, True Sig Guy, thank you for the prime. Thank you for the sub, appreciate that. Hope you enjoy the emotes and the sub badge and stuff. Sorry, I was just taking a moment, just trying to make sure I... I just trying to make sure I said your name right there. I was like, wait, hold on.
Detected.
Yeah, thank you, I appreciate it. Oh man, we actually are really close. The shark pajama stream. Oh man. Oh man. I don't know if it's just because I've been playing chapters 1 and 2 for like 2 or 3 hours, but I'm pretty tired too now. Ugh. Really getting to the rest of the game will wake me up a little bit. Yo, thanks for the follow. Alright, sounds good, dude. Thank you for the good luck. Hope you have a good night. I will catch you later, dude.
Isaac.
And, oh yeah, and have a good one at work.
Clearance confirmed.
Isaac,
I'm here. What the hell's happening?
the computer says the Ishimura's engines are offline. We're on a decaying orbit toward Aegis 7.
Oh god. I have to get to engineering.
There's no time. That tram station's offline. Unless... Here. Head back to the flight deck. I'll guide you from there. If this damage report's right, there's a shortcut to engineering.
Flight deck tram control. Now arriving at flight deck tram control.
Ugh.
Security reporting retrieved.
This damage report says there's a broken cargo lift just beyond the hangar doors. I'll open them now.
Entering zero gravity.
You'll need your thrusters to reach it, but that lift shaft should take you straight down to engineering.
Entering vacuum.
Oh, so I opened Dead Space 2 today. I was testing some stuff. I only tested it really briefly, but somebody posted in the Dead Space server saying, "Oh, by the way, if you install the game on an external hard drive and you unplug it, it lets you keep playing the game, but it'll stop loading things in until you like plug it back in and restart the game." So I was like, "All right, man. Like, if we found any skips with that, it would definitely be like its own separate category if we did decide to play it at all."
Exiting zero
But
gravity.
I was like, all right. So I tried it a little bit. It does work. You do literally just you literally just unplug your hard drive and the game just stops loading. It's kind of awesome, actually. So
Orbital position compromised. Correct course
excuse me. So
immediately.
you would need to unplug it, and then you would need to like be able to get to a save station, like skip something, get to a save station, save the game.
Seeing you in the
And
control room.
what?
Any news on the engines?
Yeah.
Hello?
Makes no sense. They're out of fuel. Centrifuge is offline. We're tethered to
How did that not work?
without the engines.
Wait, I can save the
nothing goes
game.
down to the planet.
Can you handle it alone?
What happens if you?
Fix the centrifuge.
I have no idea how I missed that. I don't. Man, I just.
Restart. But you'll need to stabilize our orbit from there.
Standing by. Fast as you can.
What? I'm assuming. The only thing I can assume is they did it on accident. They said something along the lines of like, "Oh, I'm not a speedrunner, by the way. I'm just playing casually." But like, I thought you guys should know this. So I don't know. Maybe their hard drive disconnected on accident while they were playing. Who knows? Oh, I was thinking like an external hard drive. I was thinking like that would make more sense to me. Okay, so you can't grab this from here. Ugh, dude, this game. I don't know if it's the game or if I'm tired or what, but like this game's starting to give me a headache, man. All like the dumb stuff that's happening. Ugh. I'm pretty sure that's what they said, yeah. Might need an adult beverage, man. Let's see. Maybe it was the double intro. I think that might have been it, yeah. Something like that.
Isaac. Damn it.
Thank God. After the bridge, we saw it.
Glad to this point. I barricaded myself in the computer core. I can hear them, but I don't think they know I'm here. Isaac, I've tracked down your rig. You're an engineer, right? I'll get myself admin privileges. Maybe I can help.
You can't kill it, but it'll shoot off any of its limbs in one hit. Yeah, as far as I know, the only way to kill it is still in chapter 10 with the shuttle, the flames.
Activated. Sufficient fuel to fire primary engine.
Okay, I've got a fuel reading. Only a quarter full, but it should be enough.
I still need to get the centrifuge working before we start. Someone really screwed with these fuel lines.
Move fast, Isaac. Aegis 7's looking damn close out there.
Yeah, maybe I will grab a adult beverage in a little bit. Could be time for another drunk Dead Space record. We'll see. I think once we get to chapter 4, I'll feel a little better, because we haven't actually done that yet today. Yeah.
Activated. Please stand by.
Can I see some ID, please, streamer? We'll see about that. I had to use my ID when I purchased said adult beverages today at the store, actually. Dude, you know what's insane to me is I don't think they did this, and well, where I used to live, I don't really remember though, because it's been a while. But, and I don't know if it's everywhere in Florida, but at least where I live, they don't actually card everyone who's like in line, you know, or like in like your group or whatever. So like, it's only the person who's buying basically. So like, oh hey, what's up, Night King, by the way. So like, you'll go into like a Publix or something, right? And you'll be like, you know, like say you're buying like some beer or like whatever, you know, they'll just be like, oh, can I see the ID of whoever's paying? It's like, dude, you could literally just walk. I mean, I don't know, maybe if it was like someone that looked like they were underage, but it's like, dude, like that's almost a little like whack to me, because it's like, you could just walk in with someone who's like underage and like buy them liquor or whatever, like, and they'd just be like, yeah, whatever. But like, cause I went with a friend and my brother recently. We were picking up some stuff from the liquor store, and it just so happened that my brother was paying, and we were gonna, you know, we Venmo'd him back and all that, right? But he's the youngest out of all of us, and it's like, I don't know. I don't know. It's just it's still just weird to me, because it's like, having him like be there, he looks like the youngest. Imagine if like he wasn't paying, they wouldn't have carded him. Also, it's just weird to me.
Centrifuge activated.
I mean, it is kind of nice because it's also kind of like annoying when, you know, everybody has to show their ID, I guess, but they probably should do that.
Looks like the centrifuge is back online. All that's left is restarting the engine.
Because what? Well, because like when I don't know, just because like when because pretty much right after I turned 21, I had gone back to school because my birthday was over like winter break. So I go back and I'm in Boston, right? And there they do card everyone. Like if you were even like in the store with somebody else, they'll be like, "Hey, can I see your ID?" Because obviously you know, because they don't want like it, you know, you'd be buying stuff for people that are underage or whatever. But I don't know. So like that was my experience when I first turned 21. I was just used to that. So then when I moved here, it's like, damn, they just really don't card everybody. That's crazy. How old am I? I'm 25. Oh, it does. No, it does for sure. Yeah.
Orbital position approaching critical. Correct course immediately.
I had a friend once who he bought a bunch of stuff on his 21st birthday, also up at school in the city, and he was a little upset actually because they didn't card him. But to be fair, he has a lot of facial hairs, like a beard and stuff, like a pretty thick beard. And he was buying like whiskey and a nice bottle of wine. So it's like, I mean, yeah, they should have still carded him, but at the same time, like, I'm like, okay, to be fair, dude, you do look like you're older than 21 and you're buying like really nice whiskey and shit. Like, I can kind of see why they'd be like, I don't, like at that point, it's like, you know, like you already have like, you know what you like. You know what I mean? I don't know. This is the remake. That's not how it goes in North Florida? Okay, maybe it's just where I live then, or like the one store that or a couple stores that I go to. Does that work? Okay.
Engine power failure. Replace power cell to begin ignition.
I don't know. Maybe the people that work at the Publix near me just don't give a fuck. Well, actually, it's happened to both of them. But I don't know. Maybe they just don't care. That's funny though.
Ignition chamber. Please stand by. Starting pre-ignition checks. Stand clear.
It probably does.
Engines ready. Please confirm. Engines firing.
Oh my god, we're actually gonna go to chapter 4. This is insane.
Isaac, you did it. The Ishimura's moving again.
That's why Publix is the GOAT. True.
These engines.
You bought us time to figure it out. Autopilot's taking us into geostationary orbit.
I do like
Just
Publix.
flying us through the planet craft debris?
That's what the asteroid defense system's for.
But the ADS is offline. I've got the system readouts here.
Damn it. The Ishimura's in rough shape.
And before game crash, man.
Finish her off.
Dude, I would just reload my save. I don't care. I am not playing chapter 1 and 2. Fuck
Give me all the
that.
data you have. I'll try to adjust course. Isaac, you disable the tram lockdown from engineering. I'll open up the bridge station. Meet me there. We need to work on this together.
Thank you for your patience.
Oh my god, I was gonna say soft lock incoming. Do not take candy from random people you do not know. It's not good. There's beating impossible to run the category. Yeah, well, so like, well, okay, so well, first of all, I'm pretty sure you could share save files for impossible, or like a New Game Plus file is completed. I haven't tested it, but I think you can. The part I agree with is it is annoying that you have to beat impossible first, because like I've beaten impossible once, but I can't use the foam finger on a save that's not this one, so it's kind of obnoxious to set up in G+. Like I happened to do my impossible run cutter only, so the only gun that's upgraded on this New Game Plus run is the cutter. Not that we really need other weapons. I was considering grabbing the contact beam just because it'll help, or it helps with the final boss. Honestly, what I'm probably gonna do is I'm gonna make a save towards the end of chapter 12, and then I can use that to set up a better New Game Plus save.
You okay? At least containment and life support are holding.
If you could be bothered to do impossible, you do the pulse rifle infinite money glitch and set up a file. Yeah. Fair enough.
Sorry. Shit, you scared me. No.
Have we made sure you can't just use like cheat engine or something to
What's that?
get money to set up a file
I managed to trap him.
or nodes or whatever? I think if we get a good like standardized save file and we confirm you can transfer it to other people, we should do that. I mean, yeah, you probably can, yeah. I mean, nobody's actually done a New Game Plus run yet, as far as I've seen. So this will be the first one. Yo, what's up, V? How's it going?
Escape pod 47 launched.
I worked with him for years. Johnston too. At least she was.
Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. It's been a little rough trying to get a run started here, but we're out of the very beginning of the game now.
Come on. The ADS cannons.
Hell yeah, the ADS cannons. Let's go. Do I already have all the chapter 4 logs here?
Wow.
I do, yeah.
More
Okay.
asteroids come through the roof.
Wait, I want this though. Oh, I guess I didn't grab that last time. Alright, actually I'm gonna grab some. I'll be right back.
Here. All I can tell is the ADS power routing was shot.
Well, the administration systems aren't doing much. We could redirect power from there. I'd need to rewire the junction boxes, but we get the ADS cannons back.
Good. Isaac, about what Daniel said. I don't know about any illegal mining or the miner. I swear, I'm just here for a repair mission.
Look, Hammond, I don't know you or Daniels well enough to judge, but CEC had to know about the marker.
The company made it. Shit like that's above my pay grade. Look, we can get into it later. You'll need a way down to those junction boxes. You can turn the H
Alright.
windows back on from security. You'll have full access. I found a CEC executive key card. I'll upgrade your clearance.
Pizza's healthy if you change the ingredients and toppings. I mean, you can make pretty healthy pizza, yeah. Also, I ended up grabbing one.
Isaac,
Cheers. I've actually, yeah, I've had cauliflower pizza before. My mom usually eats gluten-free, so like, if we ever get pizza, that's what she'll usually get. It's pretty good. I like it. Crack that cold one, brother. But yeah, you can basically make pizza where like the crust is made out of cauliflower instead of or made with cauliflower. I forget like exactly how they do it. I want to test this actually. Can you just punch him when he dies? Oh, really? And the foam finger is not quite as good as it is in Dead Space 2, but it's still really strong. Because in 2 and 3, you can kill everything in one shot by punching it, but I wasn't hitting his weak spot, I think. Because see, in 2 and 3, if you just shoot the enemy with it anywhere, they just instantly explode and all their limbs fly off. In this game, you have to actually hit them in a weak spot, which for most enemies is like anywhere in their body, but for the brutes, you actually gotta like hit the weak spot, I guess. But like in this, it'll only take off one limb at a time. It's still ridiculously strong, don't get me wrong, you know, but yeah. It works on console and PC. Yeah. Jake.
Power diverted from mining administration network.
So I'm gonna grab the contact beam for my next playthrough as well. I want to use this.
60-year-old deck plating doesn't play well with power surges.
watch your step.
Almost a big boy now. Hey, listen, if anybody else over the age of 21 or whatever the legal drinking age in your country is, you know, feel free to join me, I guess, you know. Only seen guides for it regarding PC. Oh, I mean, yeah, it's the same thing. I don't know if the settings are in the exact same place, but basically all you have to do is there's settings for toggle aim and sprint. So you want to turn toggle sprint off and toggle aim on, and if you have that combination, it'll let you sprint while you aim. So you just have to aim and then hold sprint, and it works. But I've seen people submit console runs already that use it. Honestly, pretty much everything should work on console. It seems like most of the skips work. There's not really any like hardware dependent stuff, or sorry, FPS dependent glitches or skips or anything. So the main difference is really just like the loading speeds, and you know, obviously you gotta play on the controller versus keyboard mouse, but yeah.
Isaac, I cracked the Ishimura's Metsai reports. They're a fucking horror show. These things mold any dead tissue into a new form. One kind infects corpses, and the rest...
Make more corpses to
Publix just gave me this 12-pack, nice.
On the walls. That's dead tissue too. The
You're just gonna catch up beating with your mom.
habitat changer. Isaac,
Yeah, I
diagnostics.
wouldn't recommend that.
That's spreading.
Yo, thanks for the follow. Possible at any age in your country to drink whiskey because of your religion? Oh, interesting. Well, in my opinion, you're not missing too much. I don't like whiskey, but that's just me. Mostly because I had a bad experience with it once, but it's okay. I had last time I was hanging with my friend Kyle. He or Sarkal95. He introduced me to peanut butter whiskey, which was actually not too bad. You see, well, and he was showing it to me because he had had a bartender introduce it to, introduce it to him through a PB&J shot. Drinking some cola, nice, nice.
What's the plan?
It's pretty good. I when I was at Publix earlier, brother, I picked up some Blue Moon because I haven't had it in a while.
We're out of options.
It's a good one. You were a pretty big fan of whiskey when you used to drink? Yeah, if I didn't have the one really bad experience with it, it probably would be better, but I don't know, it still makes me like, ugh. Yeah, you know. It's okay, it's like alright, I can like kinda have it now. It's been a few years since then. I basically just had way too much one time on accident, like I didn't even intend to. It was like the first time I'd ever had it. My friend was like, oh yeah, just have this much, and I'm like, okay. But oh yeah, but PB&J, you take you get peanut butter whiskey and then like either cranberry juice or I think you do it with grape juice as well. And it sort of tastes like a peanut butter jelly sandwich. Very sweet though. Oh come on. There we go. Rip your internet. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, V. We'll hope you have a good night. I will catch you later.
They're back. The ADS cannons are online.
Last summer, everybody wanted them. Now nobody orders them. Interesting.
Get yourself inside, Isaac.
It's definitely not something I would have all the time, but it was okay. I'd do it every once in a while, maybe. By adult beverage? Oh, just alcohol.
makes sense.
I'll head to the crew deck and look for survivors from the bridge. I'll be in touch.
The crew deck. Wonder if he knows something we don't.
Okay, just in case they got in here. One dash of chocolate bitters. That does sound really good, actually. I would try that. I think it was Screwball that he got. Still have some of it because he didn't take it home with him. Tastes like a Reese's. I would try that. I do like chocolate.
Medical.
It is pretty funny, yeah. It sounds like they re-recorded the lines for it too, which is nice. Actually, the bang ones sound pretty similar, but some of the pews are definitely re-recorded. Unless they're not. Maybe I'm just crazy. Maybe they're just like filtered differently. I don't know.
How about you unlock these doors and I'll find her myself.
But speaking of Blue Moon and beers, though, I don't know if anyone has here has had I think Victory is the brand, but they make like Sour Monkey, Golden Monkey, like those kind of drinks. I like Sour Monkey a lot. I like sour stuff in general, but I remembered at one point liking Golden Monkey, but then at some point I just like couldn't do it anymore. Like it just didn't like sit right with me for some reason. I just didn't like it. And the other day when I was hanging out with my brother, he was like, "Oh yeah, I don't really like Sour Monkey, but I haven't tried Golden Monkey. Do you want to get some?" And I was like, like I don't remember if I really like it that much, but I was like, if you want to try it, like I'll share some with you. And man, I did not remember how much I do not like that drink, man. It's so bad. I was like, dude, this is not good. And he was not a huge fan either. And to be honest, it's not that it's bad. I think it's okay. I think it's fine. I just don't think I like it. I think it's the spice they add to it. I don't know what spice it is. But whatever it is, I think it just like doesn't. I don't know. I just can't do it. I did see actually when I was at the store today, they had one that I hadn't seen, or at least I haven't had in a long time, which was I think Berry Monkey, which was also a sour ale or whatever it is. I was thinking about getting it, but I don't know. It is kind of expensive, so I was like, maybe not this time. Golden Monkey was bad. I think it's good. I just don't think I like it. I'm not a fan. Used to bring that home all the time when we worked at the liquor store. Oh yeah, I mean I like that brand a lot. Like I love Sour Monkey. That one is really good.
She's meddling.
I don't know. I think it's I don't know what spice it is that they add to it. I think that's what I don't like.
Even if I was to ask.
Cuz I used to like it, but now I don't. I don't know.
Type.
But cuz I remember the last time I had it, I was like, this is pretty good, but not my favorite. But I don't know what it was this last time we had it. Him and I were both like, yeah, nah, this is not it. I can't believe Victory isn't gonna sponsor me now because I said one of their drinks was bad. This is so sad.
Try and relax, Mr. Clark. Convergence is so close. Maybe
I'll help him sell Sour Monkey though. That shit slaps.
we'll tip the balance.
I'm pretty sure I've had the berry one before too, because this was like years ago. I think back when I had first turned 21, They have a variety pack that they sell with like all their different flavors or whatever. And I don't remember there being any I didn't like back then, at least. Do I like gin? I do actually. Yeah, I like it a lot. What's the best way to deal with these guys? Honestly, having pulse rifle or something for them is probably better. Oh my goodness. These guys are so annoying in this game. I used to think that log was on a timer, but it always seems to happen right around that bend in the hallway. You never used to like it, and it's basically all you drink now? Oh, nice. Hey, maybe I'll come around to whiskey. Maybe that'll be me someday. I don't know. I've always liked gin, though. I don't drink it that often. I mean, I also don't... I mean, I actually don't drink that much. But... I am a fan of gin, though. Man, I'm so bad at poison skip.
Rebooting system. Please stand by.
Who's there? Oh God! Hold on. I can help.
Sag win no victory sponsor.
Not me. Save hydroponics. We're all dying.
Bananas bread beer is another one. Interesting. Well, if I happen to see that, I might give it a try.
Her enzyme will work if she just needs liquid nitrogen. Save us.
Rebooting door protocols. Please stand by.
Why did it replay that twice? That's interesting.
Rebooting door protocols. Please stand by.
Oh no, I still have to wait, I guess. Okay. I feel like this should have triggered already. Nah, I didn't soft lock by trying to open the door. Okay, no. I think I canceled the dialogue somehow. That's weird.
There's gotta be. Here! There's emergency!
Dude, I hate that they don't all grab you at once. It's always so delayed.
Can you say the same?
I can say I'm not a fucking murderer.
Speaking of courtesy, why have you been fixing the Ishimura's engines? Our homecoming will be truly divine. And I doubt even you can stop a convergence event fueled by the entire population of Earth.
You take these things to Earth, it's all over.
Only for the faithless. Humanity will remain almost a dark, with or without you. I say,
Yeah, maybe they are. The bang sounds actually do kind of sound the same. I don't know. To me, some of the fuse sounds are a little bit different. Maybe I'm. Maybe I'm making that up.
Transferring specimen to storage.
Head for the chemical lab.
What? You said the chemical lab?
Okay.
Isaac, the hydroponics tram station is sealed off. You'll need another way there. Take the tram back towards the hangar, then head to the repair station. Remember where you took that broken tram car off the track? There's an access door in there that'll take you to hydroponics.
Now arriving at flight deck tram control.
Isaac, if you...
Was anybody here yesterday when I soft locked in this elevator in a run? That was pretty funny. I don't even know how that happened. It was something weird though. I tried to like call it and nothing happened.
Initiated. Warning. Liquid nitrogen replenished. Beginning enzyme synthesis.
Yeah, that was
Enzyme synthesis
super weird.
complete. Caution. Do not ingest.
Oh, what am I doing?
Any luck?
Yeah, I finished the enzyme. It's been modified to digest something big.
They must have been trying to kill whatever's in food storage. Let's hope it works. Isaac?
Dude, what? That's not what I wanted to do, but okay. Alright.
Toxic hazard detected. Toxic hazard clear.
Let's cross again. I never asked your name.
Isaac Clark, systems engineer.
Engineer. Have you seen Jacob Temple?
I haven't. But I'm looking for someone too. Dr. Nicole Brennan.
Dr. Brennan.
Doesn't she help you with hematology?
Yeah, like my mother. So metal.
I hope she's okay. Hematologists here didn't like anyone questioning them. And since the captain died, they've all snapped. Entering zero gravity.
Ugh.
Exiting zero gravity. Toxic hazard detected. Toxic hazard clear. Entering zero gravity. Exiting zero gravity.
Oh wow, that does like no damage. Oh, I get you. Like, yeah, like the extra weapon damage, stuff like that.
Isaac, where are you?
Oh, a suit with extra movement speed would be super broken.
Isaac, I looked up Cross's notes on the... Oh, God. Oh, my God.
Kendra.
It was him. 2 doors behind you.
Yo, what's up, Dead Bear? How's it going?
Wait, he's gone. He waved at me, and... Sorry, Isaac. I'm going... I closed on camera. But my little brother...
Wait, I need to grab the battery next. Still getting used to this route. Gotta do this differently with the skip we're doing.
Quarantine lifted.
Oh, you know what? I definitely did still need the contact beam. I forgot about this.
Toxic hazard detected.
Beat it yesterday and I can watch runs. Oh, nice. Yeah, we're just doing some New Game Plus right now. This is my first attempt. It's pretty much the same thing as normal 90% though. We just got the foam finger now. But I'm pretty chill. But I hope you like the game.
Toxic hazard detected. Toxic hazard clear. Entering zero gravity. Exiting zero gravity.
Loved it. Stressed you out. Well, I guess that's what they were going for, yeah. But yeah, no, I love the game. It was super fun. Don't even own Remake yet, and here you are. Yeah, fair enough. I mean, we're also doing 80% runs too, though, so like, we are skipping some sections of the game. Like, you're really not seeing like any of Chapter 10 in this run, for example. So you're not getting spoilers on like everything.
Dynamic purifiers malfunctioning. Status. Toxic hazard detected. Toxic hazard clear.
Fuck Chapter 10, yeah.
Metabolism is slowing.
Understandable.
Something's up.
It must have worked. You gave it enough enzyme to dissolve a freighter. Okay,
Yes,
I'm unlocking
let's
food
go.
storage. Quick get back there and space the bastard while we have the chance.
Alright, if this works, that'd be pretty sick. Oh, that's... Oh my god, if this still works. No! Okay. Well, it was worth a try. Alright, we'll try it again. I must have drifted way too far to the right. You know, it's funny. I sat here and practiced this a lot earlier, and I did not see that happen one time. It's awesome. Dude, cigarettes are disgusting. I have never smoked one, and I do not plan to.
Okay, I'm unlocking food storage. Quickly get back there and space the bastard while we have the chance.
There we go, okay.
Entering zero gravity.
Okay, let's try this again. Okay, that should work.
Exiting zero gravity.
No, wait. We're good. Wait. Oh, dude, what the fuck? Okay. Alright. That's a little sketch, but we got it.
Isaac, the hydroponics tram station is sealed off. You need another way there. Take the tram.
Damn it.
Yo, Quan Talking, thank you for the gift sub to Jesus, dude. I appreciate that. Yeah, I don't know if we'd ever do like 100% logs or whatever, but we did add an all missions run, so we'll see if that's interesting. Consider my debts paid. Hell yeah. Let's go. Dude, this boss fight is so dumb with the ending it.
No, it's expelling all its gas reserves. It must be close. Isaac, finish it off.
Nice.
Toxic hazard cleared.
Isaac, the hydroponics tram station is...
And look.
Exiting zero gravity.
An SOS beacon. Someone jettisoned all the others. Isaac, there's a shortcut to the mining deck. You're across his workstation. I'll get it open. Goddamn. We might actually get out of this nightmare.
Alright, let's see how chapter 7 goes, man.
Station now accessible. Thank you for your patience.
Yeah. That's my my gold split sound. I'm gonna hear that a lot.
This is weird. Two of the mining subdecks are locked down.
In this
There's no oxygen going.
this run.
I'm gonna figure this out.
Toads of Aversion. It sure is.
Launch tube sealed. Please contact Supervisor Dallas for authorization.
Fine.
I mean, yeah, I got some water. I'm good. I think there's a decent chance this game could get into GDQ, maybe. The submissions aren't open yet for the next, like, main event, but I'm sure... I was planning on possibly submitting it. I think some other people are going to, also. Really? Yeah, I mean, if it doesn't make it in this time, we could always submit it again next time. I'm sure we'll get it at some point. Yeah. Just slamming objects into his face, pretty much. Yeah. Wait, please. How are you? I have never seen an enemy there. Okay. Really? Come on. Let's go, dude. That is the first time I've ever gotten beacon skip first try on a run. That's on fucking AG+.
Like Hammond.
Oh, let's go.
Nicole's there.
That was sick.
She's a trooper, huh?
I don't think I've ever heard anyone refer to hamstrings as creamy before. That is
Assuming the system doesn't
something.
fizzle out again.
I do actually stretch every day, though. I used to do karate, so I kind of got into the habit of doing that. That's pretty good. I actually didn't watch the Nintendo Direct. Was there anything, anything cool?
Warning, power failure.
Oh, that's right. Okay, I did see that. Yeah, that was pretty sick. I saw people were playing that. That was pretty cool. No scan dashing though, so sad. Oh, are they actually making Pikmin 4?
deck systems are running haywire. Great. Let me work on the elevators. Any idea where Temple's SOS beacon might be?
I'll check the...
I'm wondering, can I just like... I can't. I think somebody told me they were able to shoot these without having to slow them down first. Can I make this? Oh my god. Okay. It's close. Oh wait, shit.
Caution. Gravity tether disengaged. Warning. Payload 8772 is no longer exiting. Untrained personnel must leave the mine bay immediately.
This is so funny because this run's been really scuffed and I, you know, couldn't get any % runs going earlier, but this is actually by far the best Chapter 7 I've ever had. This is like the hardest level in the game. I'm not even joking, that was the first time I ever hit beacon skip first try on a full run. It's so funny. I don't know, maybe my new pause buffer strat I'm doing is good. I'll take it. Alright, can we get quarantine skip though? If we could nail this also, this chapter's gonna be so fast. I did sort of go to the wrong button there, but that's okay.
The beacon's online, broadcasting wideband. I'll align the receiver. This will take a minute. Head on back to the train station.
Almost, come on man, come on. Let's go, let's go. Alright, still a really good Chapter 7, damn.
I'll try. Damn it, the explosion's right half the circuit. Almost there. Hold it off. I got it. Get the manual release.
Manual release is ready. Power restored.
Yeah, I mean, the lineup I was doing is okay.
I think it's gone.
But
I can't be sure.
you still kind of have to pull the box down and right a little bit, so it's not perfect. Isaac's like, I'm already out, it's alright. Man, that is just so unlucky. Like, come on. It's so funny. Alright, whatever. What's up? Soka? Yeah, doing some NG plus. Definitely not because I couldn't get any percent runs going. You know? I did want to do a run of this at some point. It's pretty chill. It's not that different than New Game, but having the foam finger is funny, so, you know, it's a good time.
Now arriving at the bridge.
Hello, Sinistry. What's happening in the tram station there? The tram station will do that sometimes. It'll just like break, and you'll get stuck for a little bit. But it always happens there. That's it. You're unsubbing. What? What happened this time? What's going on? Hold on, let me. It's because I'm not playing Outlast the second. Oh, come on. Man, just grab the box. The box, man. Dude. There we go. Unacceptable. Oh wait, I have upgraded kinesis range, right? Oh yeah, nice. Would you rather me just go fuck you instead? How about that? How's that? Is that good? Good. Guys, I don't know, the streamer's being kind of toxic right now. I don't know, man. I miss the old shark hat. What about you guys? Isaac sounds crazier in New Game Plus. Depends on whether they do like the secret ending stuff or not, I suppose. Toxic streamer, man. Remember when Sharkhat used to play Dead Space 2? That was cool. Really? I have no stasis packs? Or no, okay, that's what I thought. Wait, why am I using contact beam? The funny foam gun. Oops. Yo, thanks to follow. The secret ending is canon? I don't know actually. What's up, Looney? What's the objective right after beating the Leviathan? I don't remember. That's a good question.
Entering zero gravity. Manual targeting enabled.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember, but I can't think of exactly what it is. Is it just get to the mining deck?
Warning. ADS cannon destroyed.
Yeah, fruit and veggies are good.
Manual targeting enabled.
Oh, I wanted to test that. Shit. There we go. So you have to actually break off the shell first, then it works again.
Is it dead?
Dead and gone. I'll try the antenna's manual release again.
Do it. I've got a transmission loaded and ready to go.
Gravity. Vacuum.
Yes! Finally! USN Valor, this is Kendra Daniels on the USG Ishimura. Do not open the escape pod. Repeat, do not open that escape pod. Do you read?
Surely they don't open the escape pod.
We're too late.
The Valor!
It's heading right for you!
Brace yourself!
What's up, E-flop? Oh, come on. There we go. Yo, what's up, Maxi? It is go to the mining deck? Okay. I guess that makes sense, yeah.
Isaac, I'm on board. The Valor's trashed, but I can make it to the bridge.
Yeah, I wonder if there wasn't out of bounds in the Leviathan room, you probably could just fly there. That'd probably be a little faster. Although it doesn't take that long to just take the elevator. Unless you could get the objective while still out of bounds while flying, and then go straight to the launch room, control room, whatever it's called. You can go through that hole. You can, yeah. It's like, well, I messed it up there, but you have to get there in a certain like angle, and you can fit through.
Just stabilize the warhead and eject it away from the Ishimura. The soldiers must have had safety units on their armor. When they returned, those units merged right into their bodies. They're fucking fast, Isaac.
Okay, here's a question. Because I still haven't played the full game with the foam finger yet. If I shoot the exploder, as long as I don't hit the sack, he won't explode, right?
Dr. Terrence Kine, the Ishimura's chief science officer.
I don't know. I guess we'll find out.
The marker for the church.
I'm done talking to unitologists.
But the planet won't rest until the marker.
I guess we'll find out. Might as well try, right?
Radiation hazard.
Yeah, okay, that works. I mean, if I shoot the sack, he will explode. I do know that, but just making sure. I didn't think so, because, like, the other enemies, their limbs don't fall off when you shoot them, like OG. So. You just checked? Okay, okay. I'm not sure if he's still... I'm assuming he's still here? I don't know. He might be looking at stuff. Oh, he's there. Okay, he is, yeah. Cool. Gotcha. There he is. That works. Okay, that was kind of fast. Maybe we can make the latter part of this run a little better, redeem ourselves a little bit. I will say though, that was still probably the best Chapter 7 I've had like ever. That was really clean. Almost forgot for a second there that we were doing the quarantine skip. Alright, I did post it in the Discord. If anyone hasn't seen this checkpoint restart right here, by the way, it's super fast. Oops. Well, that's not fast. Well, with load removed, I guess, but yeah. Makes these cycles really good. Damn, okay, that's actually the first time that's happened. Well, you can make that. Does that reset the quarantine lockout? Oh, it does, yeah. Reloading checkpoints gets rid of that bug.
Another malfunction. Half the Ishimura's in the red. Someone get the door open. Shane? Christ, what did that thing do to you? Help me get him to the Kelly.
Sure. It's not shit. Shut up!
Jen? No. You will kill.
Oh, God.
Warning. Primary systems failure. Evacuate immediately. Warning. Primary systems failure. Evacuate immediately. Warning. Heat exchanger offline. Warning. Heat exchanger offline. Warning. Critical overload in main electrical grid. Warning. Critical overload in main electrical grid.
Oh yeah, you can just walk in there. It's pretty funny. And it does save time too. It's not just for the meme. To save a few seconds.
Isaac, we have a problem.
Zero gravity.
Oh no, you can't. He's his character model's not solid. Like you can just walk right through him. You can try to shoot him, but nothing happens. But it is pretty funny though. Oh, I think I've heard of that before. Were you able to fix that by reloading a checkpoint or a save or something? Yo, nice. Yo, where did I just land? Oh, okay, that's fine actually. All right. Nice. Alright, that's a bit weird. played it normally and laughed. Oh, like, oh, so you, sorry, so you could progress is what you're saying, right? Okay. That's super funny. Photo mode would be kind of dope in this game, actually.
Singularity core replaced. Test fire shuttle engines to complete hardware.
I'm trying to remember what game it is. I don't know if anybody has seen it. I'm trying to remember because there was, I was watching a few people run it when it came out. And I cannot remember what it is now. But there was a game where, there was actually a photo mode glitch where you could, like, slide your character across the map. Using photo mode. Like, you'd like enter photo mode in a certain way and then, like, let go and you just, like, fly across the map really fast and, like, slide. I wish I could remember what the name of the game was, because I actually kind of wanted to go watch some more runs of that. But I can't. It's like it might have been like Legend of something, or like I think there's a K somewhere in there in the title. I don't know if any of you know what I'm talking about, but it was really cool to run, actually.
Bring convergence. Make us whole.
It's like almost on the tip of my tongue. I'm almost picture the name, but I can't quite. I don't know. It was funny though. Yes, that's what it was. Yes, that's what it was. Kano Bridge of Spirits. I knew there was a K in there somewhere. Yes, that's what it is. Thank you, Dr. Alburn. Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah, I haven't seen a run in a long time, but I want to go back and watch one. As that reminded me. We were talking about photo mode and something else a few days ago.
Isaac, I'm losing you. Something on the crew deck must be interfering with the signal.
But yes, that run was super sick when I used to watch that. There were some other cool glitches too, like that wasn't the only thing, but I remember that got found. It was so fucking funny. I forgot to skip this cutscene. I'm dumb. Dude. Honestly, maybe like the play was to either just do this or do no resets, because I'm trying to think. When was the last time I finished a run?
So glad you gave that guy our only escape shuttle.
So grab these items.
Shit, Isaac.
Because I feel like the last day or two I've been resetting a lot more. Like after I hit 204, we've been sort of like hitting a wall. Well, and yesterday my game was lagging super hard, and today actually not as bad, which is cool. But
I've got the Ishimura's cargo cranes. They can move.
I don't know. Maybe it's just been a few days since I actually finished a full run. Maybe that's why I'm more rusty.
Override the safeties, and yes, it might work, but hurry. We're losing critical.
That's alright. But that's one of the reasons I wanted to do this. Because I wanted to do New Game Plus anyway. Like as we've been grinding any percent, I've been thinking like, oh yeah, I want to try Cutter only, and I want to try New Game Plus, and you know, Impossible stuff like that. But I was like, I feel like I should just keep grinding any percent. But especially like starting to feel like hitting a wall with any percent. It's like, man, like let me just do some of these categories a bit. Because like, well, one, like doing more no resets is probably helpful, but two, you know, I haven't finished a New Game Plus run yet, so all we have to do is like finish one to PD, you know. So nice way to feel like we're still making some progress. Yeah, I actually really like that they added. Speaking of other horror games, Callisto has photo mode, and I like they added that. It's pretty sick. I saw Glenn Schofield retweet some photos people were taking in the game, which was cool. Oh yeah, speaking of which, Impossible, or not Impossible, Hardcore came out for Callisto. I kind of wanted to try that at some point. Gotta reinstall the game though. I had to remove some games to free up space for like this and I forget what else. HDQ submissions are probably coming sooner rather than later as well. That too, yeah. I don't know when exactly, but unless they've changed it, the event itself is supposed to be like late May, right? So I was thinking about that, and I was like, well, if it's late May, they gotta open the submissions up like pretty soon, right? Unless it is gonna be later, because that's only like what, like 3 months away. Well, I guess if it's more like the end of the month, it's been like 3 or 4, but still. I did like Looney's idea of doing like a Dead Space 1 OG versus remake kind of submission, but I think this game's probably too long. Or something like that. Unless we did like OG glitchless versus remake any percent, but I don't know if that would be as interesting. But I don't know. I think I think this game would be a good submission. I hope somebody gets it in. I think it'd be super cool to show off the game, what we found so far.
Warning. Multiple system failures detected. Unable to reroute critical functions.
Yeah, glitchless OG versus remake any percent, dude.
On the monitor, he's right by the airlock.
Don't let this place get to you. Kendra, we're out of time.
He's not there. I can make it if I run.
Hazardous anomaly detected. Quarantine activated.
I mean, that's the closest thing I can think of in terms of time. Like, they would be fairly close. Although remake would still be a little bit faster. But doing like any percent versus any percent wouldn't really be good, because OG is like an hour faster, so... Yeah. Or like a little less than an hour, but still. I don't know, I think there's a few categories in this game that would be good to submit, though. I think story any percent would be good. Cutter only could be cool. I feel like Impossible could be cool, but it's not as marathon safe. Do like hard, maybe. How good is Pang percent? Unfortunately, probably really bad in this game. Because as far as we know, the room that has Pang in it doesn't load until you get to this chapter, which is chapter 11. So the Pang run would basically be just play up until chapter 11 and then just go to the cargo bay and grab Pang.
Mr. Clark, we're approaching the hangar bay. We'll meet you there with the marker.
It's in chapter 11 in the OG too, but you can grab it in chapter 1. You can actually grab Pang in under 30 seconds in the OG. It's really stupid. There's some dumb like lag strats you can do to get out of bounds. If you do it without lag strats, it's more like 7-ish minutes, because you just get the pulse rifle and then pulse boost out of bounds. But yeah, unless we find a way to load in the cargo bay before chapter 11, then it would be pretty sick. Like if it was loaded at any time, it would have been a pretty cool run actually. I think instead we're probably gonna have sea shanty runs, where you go get the sea shanty Easter egg. Because for that, I'm pretty sure all you have to do is just get to the bridge. So you could like, we were gonna test it, but ideally you could just get to the beginning of chapter 3, fly out of bounds, fly to the bridge, and then, or actually even from chapter 2, maybe get out of bounds, go to the bridge, and then go do that. Oh, supporters, this guy is just right in front of me. Dude, I always have such a hard time seeing this lurker. Where is he? There he is. It's all the distortion effects from the marker, man. Just like I can't see the enemies. Any percent medium? Yeah. Yeah, I will agree that the combat is definitely not as challenging on story, but I don't know. I mean, I've mostly just been running story. I did play hard and impossible like casually, but I still think the run is really cool. I mean, it's kind of like well, like in the other Dead Space games, you know, we also have like, or in most games, I do the same thing too. But I mean, like from my experience running Dead Space 2, it's like less about the combat being super challenging just to kill the enemies, but it's more about like optimizing the fights, having good aim and stuff like that. So I feel like it's, I mean, in New Game Plus, it's kind of a meme because like you literally just aim and like you just hit them at all and they die. But like at least on like, you know, New Game, you still have to like actually aim. There's like, you know, well, we only use 2 weapons, but you know, you get to see a little bit more weapon diversity, I guess. I think Impossible would be cool. The only problem with that is like with no autosaves, it's like a little less marathon safe. I mean, you could take safety saves, but it's a little scary. Isn't NG Plus slower in Dead Space 2? New Game Plus, any percent is slower because you have to watch an extra store animation, but in New Game Plus, glitchless in Dead Space 2 is faster. But yeah, any percent slower. It's a good meme.
How'd you get here? You cleared the way. I can always count on you.
But I think that's a good point too, though. Like submitting multiple categories is not a bad idea.
She would take the marker.
She left us to die.
There's still hope.
Like for me, story unrestricted is probably my favorite.
Bring back the marker,
but that is pretty much the only thing I've actually ran so far.
You can make us
besides like,
again.
you know, casual playthroughs.
It's okay, Isaac.
It's the hair, you think? That's funny. I was wondering if a race might be interesting for this game too, because I feel like a lot of the Dead Space games it's not. Because, well, not that this game isn't super trick based, but most of the other games don't have a lot of like movement tech like this does with the aim stuff. So it's mostly just like, oh, if one person misses like a trick, they're gonna lose the race, you know. But I feel like with this game it'd be a little better, but I don't know. Nice.
We lost
her. But yeah, I mean with the combat thing, I feel like even if the combat's not as interesting or at least as challenging or whatever, I feel like the amount of tech in the run makes up for it. Marker fragment percent a thing? So far it's not. I mean, if people really want to run it, we can add it, but honestly, it's not really that much different right now than normal any percent or New Game Plus. Because you still have to, it's not like, you know, you go to some other part of the game and there's a different ending there. It's basically just you collect all 12 items and then beat the game. So I don't know. But like I said, if people want to run it, sure. But right now it's not a thing.
You'll be watching my back.
Impossible secret ending? Oh, well, like Impossible, but like do like the New Game Plus thing where it's like New Game Plus, but you're actually on New Game, like New Game Plus enemies, but New Game Impossible, you know? Yeah. Yeah. That is a good point, yeah. Although, I guess, I mean, RE8 does have skips and stuff, but it's a lot more limited, I guess. I don't know. I feel like with those games, I do agree that the harder difficulty does definitely change things a lot more in those games, and it like with something like RE8, I feel like playing on like Voss or like hard or whatever it is probably more interesting, yeah. But I think it depends on the game. Like I think with something like this, I think it has enough tech that the difficulty doesn't matter as much. Yeah. Like, I think in general, well, like the OG trilogy of Dead Space, I'd say those games are usually better as speedruns on the easiest difficulty. Like, Dead Space, like, okay, like, well, Dead Space 2 is the one I can speak to the most, because I've ran it the most, but like, any percent Zealot kind of sucks in that game. I mean, I don't know, I think it does anyway. People haven't really ran it that much, but it's not really that like in Dead Space, like because Dead Space 2 you skip so much stuff that like there's really not that much combat, so it's basically just any % casual, but like you die randomly sometimes if like a puker decides to shoot you or like whatever. Yeah, but I do agree with what you're saying though. I think there's pros and cons to both. I mean, I like watching impossible runs in this game also. Like myself when other people are running them, so I totally get the appeal of that as well. I think both would be good, honestly. I think either would be really cool. Gonna submit hardcore? Yeah, I actually was thinking about that too, yeah. And it's funny because I was just talking about how impossible wouldn't be that marathon safe, but hardcore also doesn't have checkpoints. But I have ran hardcore to marathon before. I feel like I could probably do it though with that game. I don't know. I think, especially a lot of the people that have been running Impossible in this game, I think they could probably do it, especially if they practiced a lot, like with this. But yeah, I think Dead Space 2 Hardcore would be cool. I don't know if it's gonna. I mean, I don't know if it has a super great chance of getting in, but like, I don't know. I think it'd be cool. It's not that bad. Well, with the infinite saves thing, it's not that bad. I guess that's the thing with Impossible in this game. Like, if you do die, it does... Well, it's not like it wipes your save, but it's not technically not impossible anymore. But I guess you could do that. Should you meme and submit Callisto? Dude, you should submit Callisto, yeah. That'd be funny. I mean, you might as well, right? I'd say like the only reason you wouldn't submit Callisto is if like you just don't want to run it, you know? You spend 45 minutes trying to get bruv. Nah, Looney's good at bruv skip actually. He's not like me. I'd be more scared of Habitat honestly nowadays. It's just not marathon safe at all, man. It's so bad. But yeah, I think this game would have a decent chance of getting in. I imagine there'll be a few different people that submit it with like a variety of categories, so I think that gives us a pretty good chance at least someone getting in it. But yeah, I think it'd be pretty interesting. I will say, oh, back to the difficulty thing, one other thing I was going to say. I think if someone was going to submit restricted, I think impossible would be a lot better. But I think with unrestricted, it doesn't matter as much. Like, restricted on story, yeah, I mean, that probably wouldn't be as interesting. I mean, you could still. I think it would still be an it could still be an interesting category, but like as far as a marathon goes, you know, if you're basically doing glitchless, you might as well do that. Depends on the game. Again, like Dead Space 2, I don't know, like Zealot or hardcore glitchless, it'd be okay. This game though, this game has a lot more combat, so I think it'd be cool. Still already grip skip, which take the game sub 130. That sounds insane though, yeah. Also, the fact that you could get sub 130 in Callisto with all those cutscenes is kind of insane. But I mean, to be fair, you know, if you skip all of Outbreak, Aftermath, Habitat, and Lost, like, yeah, it's a lot of cutscenes you're skipping too, so, you know. Checks out. That's what you're gonna submit, but you're pretty sure any % unrestricted is getting in? Yeah, I mean, I would say any story unrestricted or whatever probably has a pretty good chance, but I don't know, man. I'd love to see either, honestly. Wait, are they both dead? Okay. Wait, am I memeing? Oh, I forgot to skip the rig video. I'm dumb, dude. Man, I am just like not. This is why I gotta finish more no resets, man. I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah. So you were thinking of doing like were you doing plasma cutter only? too, because I feel like that would be pretty sick as well. Like a possible cutter only restricted. Like I feel like if you're going for like the glitchless possible or whatever, cutter only is like a nice add-on to that. People would think that's cool.
Emergency elevator offline.
Melee only impossible. Oh, God.
Power restored to east generator. Power restored to west generator.
Yeah. I would not be surprised if yeah, I agree, like if unrestricted got in as like a first showing. Although I could see either difficulty getting in.
Power is slowing again. Come back to the marker quickly. The excavation site's just up ahead. Make us whole.
Exiting zero gravity.
Maybe next weekend. Yeah, it'd be sick, dude. Ton of safety saves and doing it if you die. Yeah, I mean that'd be perfect. Yeah, I mean that's what I when I did Dead Space 2 hardcore. I forget which marathon that was. It was either like. It was either like Shots Fired or something like that, or Hig, I forget. But I basically just made I prepared safety saves in advance for like most of the game, and then I took some extra ones like as I went through the game. And I mean, like odds are, like if you're practice, you know, you'd probably be fine. But you know, you don't you don't want to like die to something stupid like randomly, and then it's like, oh well, can't finish the run. That sucks. You know. If I have an extra slot, I will submit Kidnapped. Will it get in? No. No. But I submit it every time as a joke, so I want to do it again. I mean, well, the thing with Kidnapped is, like, I do think Kidnapped is a cool speedrun, but, like, it is also a meme. And I don't have high expectations of it getting in. Okay, but for real, though, like, Kidnapped for, like, silly or awful block would actually be great. Like, unironically would be awesome. But, yeah. I don't know, like, the thing is, like, it's, like, kind of half a joke, but at the same time, it's, like, I mean, it is a cool speed run, it's super broken, it's got a lot of tech, it's funny, it's really silly, the only thing is, like, it's really short, but, like, I mean, that's not, like, you know, it's not, like, no, like, really short games get in, but, I mean, it is, like, an 8 or 9 minute run, so... I guess it's closer to 10 with the intro, so I guess it's not that bad, but that is still a pretty short run. Dude, honestly, Outlast 90% is more of a meme. Anything other than Remake and Callisto submits, might as well show Callisto. Yeah, I mean, I still think Callisto is a good submission. And yeah, I don't know who's gonna if Remake does get in, I don't know who's gonna get it in. I'm sure there's gonna be a bunch of people submitting. I get that.
Please,
Nice.
Isaac, the hive mind is coming. You have to make us whole.
Ow. Oh. Okay, I think I waited long enough, right? Okay. Oh, Callisto? Oh yeah, for sure. It really does. You do skip a lot of the really long cutscenes. Some of those tricks. Just a lot of downtime in general. Oh yeah, it's just like, alright, this chapter, this skips the entire chapter. But it's ass. A run with all the skips in Callisto would be awesome, dude. Man, you know, it actually would be hilarious though if Kidnapped got in, because Kyle and I were making that joke last year, like, because he was gonna, I mean, because he came to GDQ with me, you know, he did commentary for my run, but he was like, we were both gonna go either way, and before the games list came out, we were just like, dude, he's like, if you get kidnapped in, am I really gonna fly all the way to Minnesota to watch you play a video game for 10 minutes? And I was like, yeah, dude, we're doing it. OG Dead Space any % during the cutscenes? Holy shit, that sounds like so much pain, man. Oh, we thought Habitat Skip was hard? Bruh. I still haven't even tried Habitat Skip. I did skip and slide, but I didn't do the stomp launch thing. Let's see, what am I gonna submit? Because I wasn't sure if this game was gonna be ready for submission, so I didn't really count that. But possibly this. I was thinking Dead Space 2 Hardcore, Outlast 2. It's already. Wait, hold on. Let me do this first. I can't do this at the same time. Oh, come on, that was close. Come on.
I think it's me. Oh, I wish I could talk to you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about everything.
There we go.
I just wish I could talk to someone.
If only you could. Alright, let's go. Well, I'm out of here.
I can still make it before she leaves.
Would they allow Outlast 2? It could get in, but it would need to be with like free cam tools and stuff to dodge some of the cutscenes. I ran Outlast 2 at a GDQ hotfix show once, so like, not that means it like could necessarily still get into the main event, but like, yeah, I mean it's not like it's never been on any kind of GDQ platform or anything. Like I think it could be. OG patch or use cheats to avoid the funny birth scene. Yeah, like you can use free cam tools to avoid some of the graphic cutscenes and stuff. And plus the one of the categories I was thinking about submitting, no checkpoint killing, also just skips a lot of those cutscenes anyway. But the ones you do have to actually watch, you can like not actually show it. DS1 OG glitchless versus remake restricted. And OG glitchless wins. Damn, that's crazy. Honestly, any % in this game's not even that much faster than OG glitchless now. I mean, we're starting to pull ahead by a lot, but yeah. I haven't tried this with foam finger yet, but this is probably still easier with the beam, so I'm gonna do that. Oh, I'm messing up. I'm choking. Oh my god, I'm so bad. I blame my game being at 30 FPS. Definitely not me being bad. It might be partially the frames too. Dude, if it's my driver that got updated to fuck this up, I hope they fix that. This is so bad. I'm actually getting like 30 FPS here. That's fine. Okay, wait, so, yeah, now that I can actually focus a bit more, what do I want to submit? I was thinking this, Outlast 2, Alien Isolation, Dead Space 2, Kidnapped? Am I forgetting something? Dude, this is actually so much harder at 30 FPS. Oh my god. Oh wait. Actually, if I aim correctly, I should be able to just use this still. Oh, please tell me I can pick this up. Thank you. Submit sea shanty? Oh, dude, you should do that actually. That'd be funny. Looks closer to 20. It really does. It says 30 though. Oh my god, that almost blew up. Hello, Symistry.
Hey, buddy.
Hello. I was just talking about GDQ submissions. What Outlast 2 categories should I submit?
Glitchless.
Glitchless. No stamina.
Glitchless 100%. No stamina.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, okay, I was actually thinking like any percent no cutscenes or no CPK could be good.
Yeah.
I mean, glitchless no stamina is cool, but I wouldn't submit that over like most of the categories. Dead Space 2 Severed, so true actually.
Yeah, pop out the Xbox or cat.
I actually would have to learn the skip for that. I still need to do that. I gotta get the Severed world record back.
Fuck Severed.
Severed's pretty cool. If it was on PC, it would be better too. Alright, I finished my scuffed NG Plus run. This actually wasn't even that much slower than my 90% PB. No. I'm only like 2 minutes behind my 90% PB though, which is funny, because this run is really bad.
NG Plus actually better for this game?
It's like most Dead Space games, I'd say New Game's still better.
Is it faster though at least?
Probably. A little bit. Probably by a little bit. Well, GG, we finished the run. Nice. You have to get items from the store, so that loses time, but I think the time saved from like combat and stuff makes up for it. Barely. I would say. Yeah. Thank you for the GGs, appreciate it.